Hello, Oilers fans. Austin here with the pregame report for Game 4 between the Edmonton Oilers and the Los Angeles Kings. The Oilers came into LA. They won that first game in Los Angeles. That crowd was taken out of it very early. The Oilers pretty much dominated right from puck drop at even strength. Their special teams was terrific. The Kings had an early power play, went nowhere, and that kind of sucked the life out of the building. The Oilers were then able to push at 5-on-5, and that's exactly what they needed to do to reclaim home ice advantage. It is always key to go on the road, win at least one. But if the Oilers can win Game 4 tonight, go up by 2, heading back to Edmonton for Game 5 on Tuesday, that would be super, super optimal. That's what we're looking for here. That's what we are hoping for. Now, in this series, Connor McDavid has 9 points in 3 games. He has been all over it, and Zach Hyman leads the Oilers in goals with 6. In fact, he leads the entire playoffs with goals with 6. And there was actually a fun stat before the Leafs game last night. I saw someone tweet out that Zach Hyman had as many goals against the Kings as the Toronto Maple Leafs had in their entire series against Boston so far. Of course, the Leafs did score 1 goal against the Bruins last night. They lost 3-1. So they are up to 7 goals scored in that series against the Bruins. Zach Hyman is at 6. Let's see if Zach Hyman can retake that goal scoring lead over the Toronto Maple Leafs team. I'm just having fun. So yeah, looking forward to this game. I think it's going to be great. I think the Oilers, they know how they're supposed to play. They know what they need to do. They really lowered the amount of physicality against LA, and that really frustrated the Kings. The Oilers were not hitting as much. They were focusing on puck possession. They were doing those flips into the corner and then just using body positioning rather than throwing a big hit. They weren't chasing anybody. And they only got into the after whistle scrums when the Kings were instigating and already going to the box. So for the Oilers, big keys to the game tonight. Stay out of the box as much as humanly possible and stay away from all the after whistle scrums that you know the Kings are going to be wanting to start, especially if they get down and they start to get frustrated once again. The Oilers have been able to absolutely punish the LA Kings 1-3-1. The Kings' defensive system is not working against Edmonton. It has not really worked, well, really the last couple of years that they've tried to use it. So hopefully Edmonton can continue to take advantage and use their speed and skill as their weapons. So heading into the projected lineup tonight, I don't foresee any changes. However, possibly Ryan in over Carrick. I know Sam Carrick, his ice time was actually lowered in Game 3 compared to Game 2. And Draisaitl and McDavid both took shifts on his line in place of Carrick in the third period on offensive zone draws and the second period too. So I'm wondering if that was Chris Knoblauch tipping his hand that he might do a switch there. There's nothing confirmed as of the recording of this video that Chris Knoblauch is going to make a lineup change, but I did put Derek Ryan's name and a little asterisk because you never know if Chris Knoblauch's going to make a little tweak to his lineup. Chris Knoblauch, he seems to like to keep the group together when they're winning, and the team is winning right now. So projected lineup: Adam Henrique with Connor McDavid and Zach Hyman, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins with Draisaitl and Kane, which was a great line. Evander Kane had a terrific game. He had maybe the most impact on the ice in terms of just generating scoring chances and also getting under the LA Kings skin. And as I mentioned in my day after discussion video yesterday, it's not like Kane was the one that was, throwing hits, trying to trip people, slew foot, whatever. It's just seemed like after he scored, the Kings were just like, well, let's just target Kane now because he scored and we can't stop that line now that Fogle was moved down. So that's a good thing if you're the Oilers, and that's a good thing if you're Evander Kane. It means that you are in their heads a little bit. So we just need to make sure that we are playing smart and don't get caught up in the nonsense. Don't go for retribution. Just play your game. On the third line, we have Fogle with McLeod and Perry. And McLeod, he does not have a point in the series yet, and neither does Corey Perry. They're the only forwards who do not have a point yet. However, I still think those two have been playing very good hockey. They are very good away from the puck, and Corey Perry gets into really good scoring positions, and he's all over it on the forecheck. So we'll see if they can continue that good play. And of course, Dylan Holloway with Carrick and Janmark, possibly Derek Ryan. I don't know if he'll actually get in, but I wanted to just bring up that discussion. Do you think Ryan should be in over Carrick? You let me know in the comments. Now, on defense, we have Ekholm with Bouchard, Nurse with CC, Kulak with Desharnais, and I think Desharnais played his best game as an Oiler in Game 3, so let's hope that he can continue that strong play into Game 4, and Stuart Skinner, who had a great bounce back Game 3 from Game 2. Let's see if he can put together 2 solid games in a row. The Oilers have not won 2 games in a row in a playoff series in quite some time. I would like to see them get over that and get a 2-goal. I would like a 2-goal lead in this game, and I would also like a 2-game series lead in this series heading back to Edmonton for Game 5. Now, when we look at the stats so far in this series, The Kings, they are obviously 1-2. Their expected goals for at even strength is 47.43%. So that means Edmonton is getting the better scoring opportunities or the higher danger opportunities more consistently so far in their first 3 games. The LA Kings power play is at 0% and their penalty kill is only at 50%. This has been this is the difference maker in this entire series, the special teams. The Oilers are absolutely murdering the LA Kings on special teams. And I think that is also playing into the LA Kings frustration. Their penalty kill, which was the best in the entire NHL throughout most of the regular season, or they were like top 3. The Oilers have been feasting on it, and the Oilers have been very good against the LA Kings penalty kill structure for the last couple of seasons, dating back to the playoffs the last 2 years as well. So if Edmonton gets power play opportunities, make them pay, and they have been, and that has been one of the biggest key factors to Edmonton's success so far in this series. Now, the Kings, they are a -7 goal differential. They generate more shooting attempts, so Corsi for percentage is at 52.75%, but their actual shots on goal percentage is 48%. So, the Oilers, they've led for a lot of this series. They pretty much led all of game 1. They pretty much led all of game 3. So, of course, score effects takes over, especially when, the scores. Game 1, at one point, it was 6-2. Obviously, last game, 6-1 in the third. The team sits back a little bit. LA starts getting more shots on net. So for the Oilers, again, they just need to keep playing their game. Their expected goals for percentage is really good right now at 53.88%. Power plays 50%. Penalty kill is 100%. Obviously, that is unsustainable. I don't expect that penalty kill to remain that high or remain perfect throughout the course of the playoffs. But for now, that is a really good sign. So let's see if that penalty kill can continue to stay really strong. And everybody has been contributing on the penalty kill. Every single line that they have Nugent Hopkins, they have Janmark, they have Fogle, they have Carrick, like everyone that McLeod, everyone that they put out there, Desharnais, Nurse, Ceci, everyone has been playing terrific on the penalty kill. They are playing as a unit, and they are not giving the LA Kings any real high danger looks. Their Corsi for percentage, like I said, 47.25%, but their shots on goal percentage is 52%. They are generating more shots on the actual net on Cam Talbot. And I am curious to see if the LA Kings make a goalie change. I don't know if they will. They seem to be pretty committed to Cam Talbot, but I would not be surprised if they did switch it up and put in Riddick instead, but we will see. Now, my player to watch tonight is going to be Adam Henrique. Now, the last player to watch that I had was Evander Kane. He ended up having a terrific game, so I'm hoping for a really good game from Henrique, and I'm picking him because he's actually been very quiet since game 1, since scoring that goal, and he's quiet in a good way. You don't notice him making any kind of major mistakes. He's in the right positions away from the puck. He's making good defensive plays. He's good on the back check. He's really good at supporting the forecheck for McDavid and Hyman. He's creating space. That is all good, but I want to see just a little bit more from Adam Henrique, and let's see if he can have himself a really good game 4 and be a difference maker, possibly an X factor heading into this game. So, score prediction, I'm going to go 4-3 Oilers in regulation. I expect this game to be a little bit tighter, a little lower scoring than, the games have been, although last game 6-1, that was a 7-goal game. This possibly 7-goal game as well. But for the Oilers, they are shooting at a ridiculous clip right now. That they're just eating Cam Talbot apart. I do expect a little bit of regression at some point, and I expect this game to be a little bit closer. So 4-3 in regulation is my prediction. As always, I like to ask the viewer, what is your score prediction? Let me know in the comments section below, and who is your player to watch as well. I love reading your comments. The support on these videos, on the live streams, they have been so amazing. I cannot, thank everyone enough. I will be live streaming tonight's game 4, and I hope to see you all there. I cannot wait. I will leave a link to the stream broadcast. I don't know what I want to call it, the media player, whatever YouTube calls it. I will leave a link to where the stream will be when I go live at around 8:40 p.m. Mountain Time, because this puck drop is late, 8:50. So make sure we have some coffee, make sure we have some Red Bull, make sure we have a beer, whatever keeps you awake. And we're going to have a lot of fun tonight on the live stream. They've been amazing. Chat's been amazing. And Kings fans that have been tuning in as well and leaving comments, thank you for being very respectful, not only to the people that do comment on my videos regularly, but also for being respectful to me as a creator. I do my best to, remain neutral and try and be unbiased and try and talk about both teams evenly. And I do appreciate all the support in general. So thank you all so much. I'm looking forward to the stream tonight. I can't wait to see all of you there. Like the video, make sure you hit subscribe as well. And of course, tell somebody that you love them before the game tonight. All right, let's go Oilers. I'll see you tonight.